rooftop here in southern China. Shenzhen is the city just across the border from Hong Kong. And this guy's looking for some bamboo, and I'm looking for some white tea. Got some Bai Mudan here. Beautiful Bai Mudan. And I've got some more over here. In case 8 grams just isn't enough, I got another 8 grams ready to rock. And this is just some beautiful, furry Bai Mudan. It's a really strict picking standard. 2 leaves from 2020. Fuding Bai Mudan. Really good stuff. Anyways, I'm going to get into a little rinse over here. Look at that beautiful Bai Mudan. I just woke up and thought it was a Bai Mudan kind of day. Lovely. Just lovely. Oops, dropped a bud there. I'm just going to put that right back in. But, yeah, things are going pretty well. Feeling good. Hoping everyone else is feeling good out there. The rooftop garden is just in full blast. Look at this vine. Just wrapping around the pine tree here. Nature finds a way. And I guess that's coming from this. Is it? Yeah, it is. That's so interesting. This tree is shooting vines. I'm not even sure what kind of tree this is. But it's shooting these vines and they're just strangulating this palm tree here. Really interesting. Anyways, there's Masala over there drinking some water. He knows it's important to stay hydrated. And we got the cat just sweating it out here in a little torture struggle session here. And he'll be out of there running free just as soon as this dog is off the rooftop. But yeah, beautiful day in every single way. And really looking forward to drinking some of this Bai Mudan. Just restocked this on the website, so it's there, ready to go. It's so fluffy, I don't even have a 100-gram pouch of it. I just put 50 grams in my traditional 100-gram pouch. Because it is a fluffy one. Look how fluffy that is. Just fluffy, light and fluffy, and beautiful. Hey, Ton618 Club Step Monster, welcome to my little rooftop here in China, where I drink copious amounts of Chinese tea with my dog. And this is China. See some Chinese architecture over here. And you see through the grape plant, beyond the grapevine. And that's the little Chinese flag right there. But yeah, this is my rooftop here in Shenzhen. Let's check on the mountain. I think it's time for a mountain check. It's been raining, guys, for like 10 days. Just crazy rain. Look at that. Just storming. Lightning at 3 a.m. Yep, this is southern China, just across the border from Hong Kong. In fact, I can be in Hong Kong in just about an hour if I take a bus. But yeah, I'm all about the Chinese tea. And I came to China before it was cool. 2014. And I had never even discovered Chinese tea before I came. So, fell in love with Chinese tea. And fell in love with this Chaozhou tea heater. Chaozhou stove. Love the Chaozhou stove. Got the coals roaring along in there. And I hope everyone's doing well out there. I've been looking at printers. Laser color printers. Refurbished kind of commercial printers. Because I'd like to start printing on thick cardstock for some product inserts with like the scales and then a 6T sampler I got coming out. I want some hard, firm, none of these flimsy, whimsy pages in there. I want thick, firm cardstock. And so if you're looking at like 300 grams per square meter, cardstock, you're going to need a serious printer. Your average little office printer, your little compact home office printer just isn't gonna do that. So I've been pricing out some of these kind of refurbished commercial units. Yeah, about $500. And I figure, beats outsourcing that printing and then waiting a week and then having some errors, and then it'll just allow me to quickly iterate. It'll just kind of speed up the whole process for getting things out, because a lot of the times what kind of holds me back is like the packaging and the inserts, like the product information sheets and stuff. Hey, thank you Ton618 Club Step Monster for the subscribe. Awesome, dude. But yeah, I'm just all in on tea. I quit drinking back in 2019, November 2019, and just all in on tea now. But yeah, the garden's looking really nice up here. Thanks to my wife. She does an amazing job keeping this garden beautiful. And yeah, things are going pretty well. I started another fast, so I'm fasting now until I see 95 on the scale, and that's kg. So until I see 95 kg, right now I'm around 100. So it could be 5-6 days before I see that. Obviously, there's gonna be some fat. I'm really trying to cut it on down. I think someone's on the other side of that door, and he is curious. Thank you. I'm glad you like my dog. Yeah, his mother came to us like 10 years ago. She was a stray, and she had like 1,000 ticks on her, and then she gave us all these puppies. I love Bai Mudan. Love it. So yeah, this month is kind of a crazy month for the website. I'm restocking all the teas that are kind of like out of stock. I'm getting everything back in stock, and then I'm adding teas. So probably like the first week of next month, there's gonna be like 5 new teas on the website. So that's gonna be really, really cool. And so I'm just kind of deep in product development right now, working on my sampler. I'm gonna have a 6 tea sampler, which is gonna be awesome, like just a discounted way to get every type of Chinese tea, red tea, white tea, yellow tea, dark tea, oolong tea, and a green tea. And that's going to be kind of like a product I really push. But yeah, thanks for loving the dog. He has a great dog. It's a little bit like a Finnish Spitz. You can see he broke one of his teeth. See this one snapped off? Just like his father. I've broken a couple. Actually, I've broken both of my front teeth, like in half, during my drinking days. Lucky to be alive, really. But yeah, just look at the beautiful flowers here. Stunning, epic. Look at that. Incredible. This one's so fragrant. So fragrant. Really? Well, you should scoot on over to myteaconnection.com. Fresh 2025, Yulu, Shinang Maojian, Westlake, Longjing, and Mongding Ganlu. So it has just these 4 really prime green teas. Just picked this last April. Or March. A couple of them in March. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on by today. Look at the grapes, just thriving. Just like my tea connection. Thriving. into the year. It's now June, and the rest of this year is going to look like new teas, new teaware, growing the tea club, and doing some TikTok shop, and really, really excited and optimistic. I have flirted with the idea of a tea tour next year, and I am working on that. And a tea mat. I'm manufacturing a tea mat. Really cool, like natural dye. It's using the persimmon. You know how kaki is like Japanese kaki shiba or whatever? How they dye it? So it's that process with persimmon. It's like a fruit. And you can make your own or you can buy the stuff. If you make your own, I might try to make my own batch, but it takes like a year. So if you know, the harvest in the next couple months of the persimmons, you would then start creating your dye, but it wouldn't be ready for like 6 months or 8 months. There's like a fermentation. So you can buy it already fermented, like someone else fermented it. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to be dyeing my mats. I'm going to be sewing them up. I'm going to be cutting the raw fabric. It's just a whole crash course in manufacturing textiles. And so I've got that coming really soon. Or not, maybe not that soon, but I want to have a prototype in the next couple of weeks. And then, so yeah, and then teaware, the tea mat, the tea sampler. It's just a lot of stuff. And the tea tour. The tea tour is just like an insane project. The way it's looking right now is like it would be 3 to 5 people, and they'd come to China for like 12 nights. I mean, they could stay in China longer, but they'll be with me on the tour 12 nights. And I think we'd spend like 3 nights in Wuishan checking out the tea there. I don't know if we'll actually be making tea there, but for sure scoping it out and like visiting factories. But then go over to Shuiji, you know, maybe make some teacups and then get your abomination out of the kiln at the end. Because, you know, 99% of those Dragon Kiln Jianzan teacups are just garbage at the end. They don't form. It's really just rolling the dice. So it'd be kind of cool to just have a teacup that you made, though. So we could do that. Then we could head over to Fuding and actually like pick and process some tea. That would be awesome. That'd be so awesome. Wouldn't it be cool to come to China and just like pick tea, process it, and then just ship it back to your house or bring it home with you in your luggage? Be like, I made this tea, and you could probably do a lot. Probably get like a kg of it. Just like some big old bags of tea you made. That'd be so cool. And then we'll probably hop on a plane, go over to Yunnan, and probably go to Jingmai. I have pretty strong connections there. And then make tea in Jingmai. Wouldn't it be so cool to like make your own tea? I think that would be like the coolest part of a tea tour, is if you could actually like pick and then, you know, wither and fire and, you know, roll your own tea, like make your own tea. Like that's the tea experience. And like anybody can just go to a tea farm and take pictures, but like making tea and then bringing it home with you, that would be awesome. Because I've done that, and it's really cool to have tea at the house that you made. It's so awesome. So yeah, that's the tea tour. I'm not officially announcing it yet. I'm still working on the planning and logistics. So yeah, we'd be probably meeting in Shenzhen, taking a train to Wuishan, and then I would rent a car there and drive us all around. And I would drive us to Shuiji for the teacups, and then I'd drive us to Fuding, and then and then we'd take a plane, or you guys would take a plane, and I would return the car, and then take a plane, or I'd leave you guys at the airport, go return the car, and then hurry back, and we take a plane over to Jingmai, and then probably take a plane back from Kunming. You know, you can't take a plane to Jingmai. You take a plane to Kunming, and then get another car, and then drive. We would drive to Jingmai. I'll probably stop at another tea mountain too, just to see what's going on. But probably make tea in Jingmai. That would be really awesome. And then probably end back in Shenzhen. So probably start in Shenzhen, end in Shenzhen, and there would be planes and trains and automobiles and everything you could want. And you would end with like a teacup you made and some white tea you made and some Yunnan, like maybe red tea that you made. And that would be an incredible tea experience. And as far as like luxury level, cost level, I was thinking just keep it classy. You know, if we're going to be in some cities, probably like 4-star accommodations and at least like one nice fancy restaurant every day. And then like the other meals during the day, if you guys are into multiple meals, would be kind of more simple local stuff. And so you kind of would get the gamut. You would, I mean, out in like Jingmai, like there's not a 4-star hotel. Like you're going to be staying like on a little farmhouse. So you'd really have the whole gamut. You would experience upper middle class lifestyle in China, and then you'd experience, you know, lower middle class. So you could have a broad brush of the experiences of different levels living in China. So, yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. And he's Ton 618 Club Step Monster is getting bored. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm just thinking about this right now. It's actually kind of fun to think about. But yeah, let's get back to the tea. Bai Mudan white tea, 2020, delicious, strict picking standard. Some may even say special grade. Although I don't put that in the listing for this. But the producer calls it a special grade. And I'd have to agree. Very strict. You know, special grade Bai Mudan should have the bud and then the 2 leaves. And then the tip of that second leaf, when laid out, should extend to the tip of the bud. So, like, okay, so, like this one. Okay, this is like a little third leaf. That's kind of interesting. So, see, there's like a bud, and then there's a leaf like in that bud. But yeah, like when it's wet, it's all kind of warped because it's dry. But when it's wet, like this leaf laid out should extend to the tip of the bud. But yeah, just some beautiful furry buds here. Anyways, so yeah, that's the tea tour. Haven't officially announced it. There's no listing for it. Pricing, probably the high 4,000s. Maybe closer to 5,000 US dollars for one person. And that would include everything in China. Lodging, food, transportation, and the tea experiences. And a translator. I need a translator for this. So yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun. And yeah, so I'll probably announce that this month. Probably towards the end of the month. And it'd be the kind of thing, it'd be like, you know, some 50% deposit, and then the rest of the money would be due in like October or something. And there'd be like a couple's discount, you know, maybe in the 3,000s each if it was like a couple and they're like sharing a room. Anyways, maybe this is kind of boring. Just like talking about tea tour. Anyways, but yeah, I've been working on that. It's a lot of logistics, you know. You gotta like line everything up with the producers. You gotta kind of do like a dry run, you know, before everybody comes. You know, so I know how I'm gonna rent the car and stuff. I don't even have a driver's license here, so I need to get that. And because it's like a dream of mine, like driving a bunch of Americans around China to like tea farms. Like that would be amazing. That'd be so cool. But yeah, kind of an intimate, higher level sort of thing. 3 to 5 people. Most kind of tours, it's like 10 or 15 people, and that's kind of insane. So yeah, mine would be like really intimate, kind of high level, VIP, 4-star hotels, some fine dining in there. Not like fine dining, but like nice, You don't need to bring like a suit or anything. But yeah, I think it'd be cool. Tea tour. So that would be like next April, and yeah, I think final payments would have to be due probably around October to lock everything in. And yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna maximum 5 people, so that keeps it kind of exclusive for the tea obsessed among you. It's not a casual trip to China. This would be like intensive tea experience with tea making in multiple locations, and making some teaware too. So I think it would be really cool. I'm just like, what's like the maximum way I can really leverage these amazing connections that I've developed, and like just share that with people. And the tea tour is like the highest level of that. Like, you're gonna meet my connections here. It's about giving. It's about giving. It's about service. Anyways, hope you're doing well out there. I'm just gonna probably skedaddle now. I am sweating. It is very hot and humid. 90% humidity, 90 degrees Fahrenheit is kind of the way it's been. Rainy, humid, hot. So glad we have air conditioning. Hey, I want to show you something first, though. Check it out. Holungua, or dragon fruit. This is a really famous fruit here, and it's called holungua. See, it grows on like this cactus, and it is delicious, guys. They have red ones and white ones. I recommend the white ones. The red ones will stain everything they touch. So these are a delicious fruit. Dragon fruit, or holungua. And highly recommend it. And I never discovered the dragon fruit until I came to China. But so glad I did. They're really cool. And these massive white flowers will open like once at night and then die. And then they'll turn into a dragon fruit. Really cool plant. Nature, just loving nature. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hope I didn't bore you talking about possible tea tour, but it's hard not to talk about this kind of really cool stuff. Nice grapes, doing well here. And these other grapes here have been obliterated by the birds. Right there. And the birds just come by and pick them off. But they kind of leave the skin. And there's my 8 feet of sugar cane. You ever seen sugar cane just growing crazy? Look at this. It's huge. This is a massive sugar cane. And this is where you can bake on the roof to really, well, I guess you can roast yourself like an oolong tea. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And enjoy some nice tea and have a great rest of your week. And I will see you tomorrow.